Cincinnati. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. A good-looking return set up here. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
Still going inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 49 yards on the ground. Well, he currently stands second in the league in rushing, and runs like that are a big reason why. Heck, runs like that might get him to first.
And when you've got goals in front of you, if you're second and you want to be first, that type of running gives you something to shoot for and hopefully attain.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Here we go. Green jack. Yellow. 22. Set.
They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Zay Flowers, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So a good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Barkley. 10 yards there on the Bengal first. The Bengals had 7 and 4 on the year. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Man, that is one fearless wide receiver right there because he knows he's going to take a shot, and he did. That's one of those situations where you know you're going to feel it one way or the other, so you might as well hang on to it, and he does for good yardage.
A first down carry for Barkley, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Falcon defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
Stop! Stop!
Burrow looking to pass. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards.
First down.
Let's go now.
30. First down.
32. Check, pick, ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
It's not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he finds Douglas complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And it's out. He put it on the carpet, and the Bengals grab it. All fumbles are costly, but that one really hurts because he had the first down.
Yeah, that's all he needed, right? But the problem is we coach these guys to try and get more, but that doesn't count if you don't bring the ball with you, does it?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown and a field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
This is 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. Turbo's hot.
Here's Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Open man is Chase complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Dot. Right in. Dot.
A handoff. Barkley running left. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He's taken down.
You talk about this Falcon defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass. Currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Gun.
Now it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
Here we go. Dot.
Barkley, toss play left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
10 more yards.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Falcons 12-yard line.
Dot. 11.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard.
Here we go. Wide 80. 11. Right now, boys. Dot.
Now Burrow. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 80 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Completes it to Douglas. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The rookie from Nebraska looking sharp on that one. First down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. And a Falcon first down.
They go play action here on first down. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 57 yards.
First down.
Down. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. And it's caught. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Black swap. Hut.
Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. Now, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me,
They look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
3rd and 8.
Come on, set. Yellow, hut.
Again, it's Robinson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Here's Black Ultra.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go. Green Jack, 10 Black. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction, and that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them, and now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Yellow.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A 56-yard attempt.
And they're not going to get the snap off. This might back him out of field goal range. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. The Falcons send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
On one, right?
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 20.
Here we go. Hot. 180. 180 hot.
They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Gun.
Again, it's Barkley. And some room to maneuver. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
32-yard line.
And now here's a carry heading left. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Burrow now off the bootleg. He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
12.
At the 42-yard line.
180. Stop.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. A quick throw, but incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
To the air again, Burrow. Now they go screen, it's complete. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Douglas. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Ready, set.
As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Red, cycle.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now he's signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Blue, 32, red, yellow. 6, mega. Cut.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Douglas. And he's got this down to the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
At the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Taj Brooks. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
That'll give them 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Second and 2 at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On first and 10, it's Algier. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
20! And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 36 yards on the play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Algier now up the middle. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Down. Set. Go.
And they'll try the option on first and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Able to find Higgins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First down.
11,
First
11,
and
11.
10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Gun.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Here we go. 11, 180. Plays high.
And Burrow going to throw again. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he whipped it in, defender was right on him.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
11 empty.
And 5.
Burrow on play action. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. McPherson's kick is good. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
That's thrown underneath Algier. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
And the Falcons, 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And the Falcons, 1st down.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Ready. 22 needle, 45. Watch. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Check, huh?
Algier going straight ahead. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
That's another Falcons first down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Ready.
First down.
They'll stick with Algier. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
10 black. Drill, 52. Trouble, 38. Red, cycle. Hut.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Set.
On the give, Algier headed left. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Set, go.
They'll run for it with Algier. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Yellow, 43. Set, go.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. The kick by Bass is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
11, 180.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
That's the score. Falcons 31, Bengals 6. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Gets around him. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Gun.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
It's 4th down.
12.
And they'll run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Barkley. A 7-yard gain.
Now Burrow. Open man is Higgins. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking deep here for Chase. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Falcons grab it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
And this will be a Falcons first down as the tackle made at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Algier with another carry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Yellow, 43.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set, hut.
Trying the left side with Algier. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Let's go. Yes, blue, check.
Now a handoff to Algier. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. On his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. On the return now, here's Ainias Smith. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened here in the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them in just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for Atlanta, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Ducked and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. My parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. White son of a gun.